Hello, everyone, and welcome to another exciting edition of our Pathfinder 2nd edition. Oh, what's this? Sure, I'll take a minute to update Fantasy Grounds. That's fine, but I see some new artwork hovering around our overlays for the podcasting audience. And a special thanks to patron and cast members for all chipping in on the new purchase of the brand new Pathfinder 2nd Edition Core, GM's Guide, and Monster Book yet to come. We have them. We've loaded them. Some of us spent this afternoon creating a brand new campaign of Fantasy Grounds to make it all work and functions properly, and we are more than happy to try to learn these rules right alongside you, as long as you're cool with that. Our response when we asked, did you want to change these over? We've asked a couple episodes. Okay, maybe I haven't uploaded those episodes yet, or by the time you're listening to this one, it's going to be a little bit redundancy for the live stream, but we do what we can. In a nutshell, I am GM Jeff Ball, your host. Welcome to the Pathfinder 2nd Edition Age of Ashes. We are allowing the players access to the new core rules. Joe's going to be so happy. That means as a single action, you can stow a weapon and draw a new piece of gear. As a single action, you can grab your friend or possibly enemy and reposition, switch minis. And the spells and clerics don't need to rely on charisma. And there's so many cool things in the new rules that we are going to try to learn as we tug along. And there's some new interesting things going on here with Fantasy Grounds. Notice the new combat tracker that goes left to right across the top there, so you guys can see who goes next by clicking the little people in the top corner there, as opposed to switching it from sword view to just these people are present in your game. That's right. You'll notice some changes that I've made to the overlay to try and show more of the map and more splash art, so you know who we are, what we're playing, and what system we are playing in. Any questions? Yeah, that was the response I got from the fans and listeners as well when I said, so does anyone care if we go to 2nd edition or the new rules? Crickets. So, gentlemen, I want to draw your attention to a very special map of Golarion. A map I bet you've never seen. When I say this is a world map, I mean, this is not the classic inner sea regions and around. I mean, this is the entire world broken into 4 hemispheres and then flattened out. Like, we are in Avestan. That's a continent. We all know about Garund, as in Garundi, as in the Wagi Expanse below it, kind of like Africa. There is a huge tract of land, which is Kadira and beyond, called Kazmaron. We know about the Tian Shai, or Tan Shai as I call it, where in Legacy you can go over the top of the world through the Norm Kings and come down the back end, which is, the whole Asian land. But below it is an entire, I want to say sickle-shaped Australia called Sarasan. And not to mention, for those of you that are familiar with the Sword Coast and Forgotten Realms, and you'd go out to Evermeet, well, we know of Aslant and the Aslanti, but beyond that is an entire continent like North America called Arcadia. Did you know about this? I didn't know about this.
Yes, and they worship the god Pong. Heard it from a friend.
Did anybody else know about this besides Messina?
No, I did not.
What? You guys didn't know?
No.
Oh, well,
Settlers pull up in a boat, and all you can hear is you're playing ping pong.
Boom, 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 boom.
Well, how about a map that you might recognize a little better? This map, if you dare to explore it. Oh, I've lost it already.
Oh, the tiny text. My eyes! Yes, I know this one very familiarly.
Are you? You sure?
Oh, of course. Well, now you've put doubt in my mind. Yes, ignorance wins at the end of the day.
I'm going to zoom right in to a place I hope you know well, called Isgar. Isgar. You see this?
Isgar? Theregar.
Isgar. Zoom into Isgar.
I zoomed in and I saw the Island of Terror. Can we go there?
No. Zoom into Isgard where you are now, please.
Okay.
Island Terror can be next week.
Okay.
We'll make a field trip, like a school trip just for you.
Woohoo!
On the east border of Isgard, there's Druma, and then there's the tail of a mountain range that comes in and ends at Drosker's Crag. Those are the 5 King Mountains. And further east, Tagaret, that is the city where our dwarves are from. So it makes perfect sense that they traveled across the mountains and then down into Iskar and actually went north towards Illidur, where you will find, and around that mountain range, and then west to find good old Breach Hill, where we are now, where we want to be.
Are we close to a place called the Chitterwood?
Yes.
We haven't been to Chitterwood yet? That is a shame.
if we check the Breach Hill map, I hate to say it, but Crimson Tide Wood, wherever that is actually south of Breach Hill. Can I tempt
It's
you with
probably
that
in northern
instead?
section. Yeah, that's close enough.
Okay.
I can put my stamp on it.
All right. I just put this out here. Lots of extra map clicking, kind of slowing me down here. I mean, I do like the improvements to Fantasy Grounds. Good on them. I love how I can stretch my map in behind the other ones and all the stuff. But from a podcast point of view, it's just a little time consuming. Just saying.
Oh, look at that. Crimsonwood firs.
Yes.
Do they like a Douglas fir tree, or are we talking about like furs from a wolf? I'm curious now.
These are things that a giant snake contemplates in the middle of the night, because the scene comes down to a certain Wainwright shop where Albrecht Stonechucker had rushed out the front door, cast a fireball best guess to try to neutralize an opponent, and believed that he was unsuccessful. Inside, a giant... You don't see the invisible flaming core, like, the outline of invisible, but flames coming off of it, drop to the ground.
No Wilhelm scream for you, sir.
Yeah, no thud either, right? Flaming thud.
It's the sound of favorite sound.
Yeah. See?
Wait.
See? Where's Aiden Doug when I need him? What was that, Matt? So you enjoy the sound of falling, flaming bodies, dude?
He, as the human being, absolutely enjoys the Wilhelm Yelm in its native
number
environment.
3. Yeah, number 3 on my playlist.
I'm talking to certain children that were flung from a certain Star Wars building in a certain game. Dr. Left failed to catch one.
Oh, as long as I'm not the one who's responsible for it.
You were the guy on a jetpack that the kids were aiming for. Jump into Merrick's arms. You don't remember that? Anyway.
My arms were occupied.
Your mental capacity when you're in shape-shift, wild shape form, Druid, you still have all your marbles?
I believe I do.
Well, I'm asking. You're the guy supposed to read up on druids.
Oh, yeah,
make
no, 100%.
stuff up. Okay.
Yeah, no, 100%. You are
Okay.
all within your marbles. All 3 of them.
You as a giant snake and the party had finished off all the bad guys, squished them, crushed them. No one's left. All that's left is your friend the cleric and this strange little halfling in a cloak and a bow in the Wainwright shop. Albrecht goes charging out the front door, fires a fireball at a cleric that was flying in the air, turned invisible, and tried to get away from you guys, their boss, the guy that set all this up. Bad guy got away. And now we're faced with the lonely, lonely night and some fireworks. Boom, Now fireballs don't make any noise, but there's some one guy that sticks his head out of a high shutter window. Shut up! Like you're making noise in the middle of the night. That kind of thing.
Oh, Albrecht's just getting so much more powerful nowadays. He's just celebrating every victory now. Look at him.
This is Miros turning to you two, going hiss, 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 smile, smile, smile. Big fangs, and you guys are like, ugh.
And my little snake companion, who I brought out, rolls over laughing.
Oh yeah. How long does he stay? How long do you get to keep him for?
I will bring up I will look at him and I will tell you that answer.
It's a spell, isn't it? Or is it?
No, it's an item. He's my Guinevere.
Oh, right. He's your little,
My snake buddy.
yeah.
I have so many things that are named after animals in my inventory. Like, oh, he's part druid. He's got an animal name on it. Give it to the druid guy. Okay, here you go. Monkey.
Yeah, you get your monkey pin. You got all.
Uh-huh. I got a cat statue. I got. It's not.
You're a walking storage box because you had the strength.
Well, I also have the bag of holding, so that kind of makes sense in that regards too.
Do you remember where you got that from?
The Mugwani Expanse. And specifically, I think it was from the last fight off one of the boss, off the boss in the yurt.
In the yurt.
Mm-hmm. In the yurt with the hell puppy.
Oh, okay. So?
No, sorry, say it. Well, apparently, we're celebrating. I didn't prepare a fireball, so I can't celebrate with.
I'm the only one who brought any fireworks with me.
So I drink. Because last I checked, we were half corked coming into this.
We sobered up quickly with that wheel thrusting knives into our gullet.
That did suck. So I think we should return from whence we came.
Speaking of which, Vicar, can you come take a look at this?
Have a wee little cut, dear.
Hey, no, let me take a look there. I've been getting good at
Holds
this
back
kind
his
of thing.
cloak, and there's this jagged shard stabbing him in his ribs.
Oh, wait,
I
I've
can
been
feel it poking me heart.
Do you have the talents and feats to actually speak Common and Dwarven while you're in wild shape form? Or are you just hissing madly at him?
No such combination exists.
Did in the old rules, you told me that didn't... Maybe they just haven't published
Can
it
you
yet.
speak in your wild shape, or do you have to make animal noises?
Well,
And do
they used-
charades?
I
They
believe
used to-
that would be a DM call.
Or
There's
use your
talents.
snaky body to spell words?
No, there
there's-
are in Pathfinder 2nd Edition, there are no such beasts.
There were in 1st edition and 2nd
There
edition.
were.
Oh, right.
And we need to
and
eject
I
that.
noticed there's even more breakdown of feats and, you know what I mean? Like instead of a +4 feat, now they have 2 +2 feats. That's the difference between 1st and 2nd edition. They broke it down to smaller, modular. So I'm guessing that it's something they haven't brought up yet. Anyway.
Now here's I'll harry you this. As a gnome, formerly known as a dwarf, I can talk with animals as I can.
Okay.
So
but
as
they
an
can't.
animal, could I talk with humans? Because they're another human or an animal.
Considering how
Nice
dangerous,
try.
yeah, no, I'm going to say this has got one of the fun drawbacks of wild shape until we can find feats or something for you.
Well, I can speak with all animals natively.
Okay. But we're not classified as animals, we're humanoids.
Yeah,
Completely
we don't
different
understand what you're
classification.
saying. But my familiar does.
He puts on his little
Oh.
green hat, goes to Hogwarts, right? House Slytherin.
Yeah. All right. Boop. No. Pick up my pants, put them back on.
Oh, and
Hey.
you're pretty beat up too, Muros.
Yeah, it's okay. I've had worse. Oh, I think that's my liver. Put that back in. I didn't need that.
Better put that back in.
That's dangerously important for a dwarf.
Introductions? Or are you guys going to do some patchwork first?
Introductions. Yeah. Who's the short guy over there?
Oh, right.
says the gnome.
Appreciate
Sure.
your assistance there. Terribly sorry if I caught you in any of my spills.
It's quite okay. I couldn't help but overhear that there was something going on with those nefarious people. I felt I needed to interject.
Aye, they was trying to blackmail us.
Welcome to the show.
In a manner of speaking.
Sorry, welcome to the show, Drew MalBurg. Drew, would you describe your character for the audience and players as well?
Sure. He is a halfling, about 3 feet tall. He's always kind of got a look of shyness, but happiness about him. He's got kind of a cloak on with a hood. When he puts his bow back on his back, it kind of disappears from your view.
It's a short bow. What do you want from him? Magic item? Keep going.
Do you like walks on the beach?
Something you gotta ask him.
Well, do you like walks on the beach?
Speaking of
I haven't thought about it
blackmail.
very much.
Niles, how's Yusker doing? He managed to survive the affair, I trust. You went rushing in there.
Yeah, he's breathing,
Stable. Yeah.
stable, breathing.
He got the pity cantrip stabilized. Okay, back to combat.
Well, I hate to leave his shop in this state. So if you don't mind, let's take a few minutes to...
Patch up, everyone.
Aye.
Right? And drink. Don't forget drink. Keg.
Work
Out of the bag of holding.
first, Muros.
Yeah.
Work first.
Yes, this is work. This will not empty itself.
But,
The lad does have a point.
yeah. It's going to see if this works. Can you target Albrecht for me, Mr. G?
What do you want to do?
Can you just target him for me?
Yeah,
I would like to try to heal him.
Done.
Scorching ray.
Yeah. let's see if it works. Hey, look at that.
Healthy.
Healthy.
The hit points that he rolled of 27 in Fantasy Grounds went straight to Albrecht Matwitt's character, and there was much rejoicing.
Oh, thank you. Oh, that was not a comfortable thing to have poking in my ribs. So, Karam, you said your name was, eh?
That is correct, yes.
What brings you to these parts?
Well, truth be told, I was following these ne'er-do-wells and happened upon your lively group. And I needed to find out if you were in the business of buying or selling or some other such with these nefariants.
Oh.
No.
No. I don't take kindly to the trading of flesh.
Unless he's renting it by the hour.
Well, renting's totally different, Muros.
I'm not arguing. I'm just saying. I'm just clarifying the details.
Why do I see like
Your own.
a bashful Al just turn red, go, that's different. Sorry. Pray continue.
I think I still have shackles on me, so maybe I'll kind of hold out my hands and go, if you wouldn't mind a little assistance.
Certainly. What do I got to do to open them?
Find the key.
Oh, well, then let's search some bodies.
Guess who had the keys?
I would like to make an athletics to break, please.
Okay.
I guess probably have the cleric check over to make sure the fallen foes are
Deceased.
deceased or
Or soon
restrained.
I'm having a little difficulty with some lighting effects. So would you guys mind pulling up the stats for simple manacles and you'll have your answer.
For what?
Simple manticles.
Simple
Manacles.
manticles.
Yeah.
Okay.
Or average, like your base pair. They're not special strong. They're not
Oh.
crap, but they come up as average or
And by the way, not a manticore, as Google says.
Simple? Okay. Or average, you said?
Yeah. What do we got here? Blah 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 blah. Oh, they do have the keys to their own manacles. Sorry, he's got keys to something else. So, the girl that put them on you, her body will have them.
Anything else?
I do have a 30 if that adds up to anything.
There are 3 female that you believe triad, Scarlet Triad sneaks. They each have 3 daggers. They have the keys to the manacles. They wear leather armor that you guys have, stabbed. They have what's called average manacles. But the manacles are marked with a symbol.
Oh.
A symbol that you perhaps are familiar with.
Have we seen this before?
I don't know. Have you? As he slams the picture up on the...
The triad.
Dun, dun, dun. Note to self, edit in the actual dun, dun, dun music later. There we go. Probably won't.
It's a despicable organization, I say as I'm unfastening the manacles. Click, click.
I would describe this as a large upside-down triangle, and then take a circle ball that's kind of sitting in the bottom of its crevice, but kind of leaking out, so the roundness kind of peeks out the bottom sides.
I love it when the roundness peeks out the bottom sides.
Not done yet. A tall triad, 3 very tall, narrow, pointed triangles ride the top of the ball. Shut up, Matt. And poke through.
We can call it a circle too. Just saying.
I said it was. And poke through the top. You know what? You describe it. I'm just can't seem to win for losing here.
So you could just say, hey, it's an inverted circle that has an upside down ice cream cone through the middle of it. Does that sound a little easier to say, Jeff?
I'm sorry. How do you invert a circle when it's perfectly round?
I didn't. How do you invert a circle?
That's what you said, inverted circle.
I said upside down circle, inverted triangle.
Oh, it sounded like you said inverted circle.
I don't have the problem with grammar.
Upside down. How do you make a circle upside down? It's round. There's no up, there's no down.
Does it not look like an ice cream cone? A circle with a triangle on the bottom. Turn it upside down. That's an ice cream cone.
I'm sorry,
Right?
Mr. Rorschach. I don't see an ice cream cone, but does that mean I'm unwell?
No, I see it.
Does that mean I'm unwell?
It's an ice cream cone that's so big they had to take 2 little mini cones and stab them on for support.
Yep. There you go.
Oh, okay. I gotcha.
No,
I see.
it's
No, I'm just pretending because
it's all built in anyway.
Yes, I totally understand what you guys are talking about. Mm-hmm.
I just want to keep up with the class. Yeah, sure. Okay, moving on. So the 3 triad sneaks each have 3 different pairs of manacles. Don't get any ideas for the weekend there, Miros. And then on top of that,
You try that in snake form.
we actually said you wore one like a double clasp around your neck, like those double clasped Bajoran earrings.
Oh yeah, totally.
I tried to clasp
I'm
you.
down. I am down with this.
The triad, Scarlet Triad, sorry. The entire line structure looks like it's flaming on fire, but scorched like a hellbrand is the best way I could describe the coloring and the, yes?
Yeah.
Yes.
Red and fire inspired.
Yeah. Yeah. They have 3 daggers. They each have a +1 rapier. They each have a pair of thieves' tools. Now, thieves' tools, people are like, I have a pair, but don't forget, there's like backup picks And if you crit fail using thieves' tools, you break the picks. So collecting extra pairs of thieves' tools is like just adding backup picks to your original set. For those of you of the lockpicking variety, just saying.
Or if you guys just want to see a goblin, next time we see him have a conniption fit, we can sell things. Just saying.
You mean that guy that's currently in the market selling those red eye gems from the statue of the hawk against your, unbeknownst to you? I'm sure it's a tit for tat.
Oh, that was totally condoned.
Oh, okay. 3 + 1 rapiers. Now, I'm just tonight's episode kind of started lopsided, so to save some time, assuming Al is doing some base arcana, Niall some religion, Ryan some nature, like, you know what I mean? Like, you guys all get together.
I took feats for this. I took feats
dude,
for this.
you have this on, 100%. Detect Magical is like your jam.
Yeah. Quick identification. There's another one that stacked with that. Quick recognition. What was that one?
Yeah.
That's spells in combat.
Okay, so I guess we shouldn't shoot
assured identification.
Right, so you can take 10 on, right?
As long as I don't have a critical... yeah. Just basically it makes it so that I avoid misidentifying things.
Yeah. It's poison!
Oh, but yes, I definitely have the skill to take 10 and probably nail it.
So you can fail to identify, you just don't misidentify. That's a big distinction. Right. Okay, so roll away or take your 10. Sorry, I misunderstood going, easy stuff like +1 rapiers, be like hand wave. But
10, that'd be 10 plus my bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Or just your arcana skill.
Just my arcana skill 17.
Okay. Yeah, I'm comfortable enough. +3 + 1 rapiers. And the bad guy got away. There is something affixed to the rapiers that, of course, I forgot to use in the fight, so I'm loath to give them to you because it would have given them advantage. Fuck.
Talismans. Ooh. Are these of like the Frank edition talismans that never go away?
No.
What are you talking about?
Make some rolls for me, and I'll see if they have them in the treasure package, because there's always that.
To search or for identification purposes?
For identification purposes.
Do you want them in the where's the tower, Jeff?
Mm-hmm.
There's no tower.
Nope.
Where's the goddamn tower, Jeff?
Did I mention how much I missed playing with you guys?
Seriously, where's the tower? I went to put it in the tower. I'm put up there. It is. Thank you, sir.
What are you talking about, man? It's right there. It's been there the whole time.
Oh, I see it.
Just underneath your character sheet.
Time. My bad. There's 1. There's 2. There's 3. And 2 more just for good measure.
Have you ever heard of a blood-seeking beak?
I don't know. Have I?
Yeah.
No.
Look at 37, 35. Why, yes, you have, actually.
That's what I thought.
Your first couple rolls were great. The rest of them sucked. I'm just holding those other ones for later on. So good old Felby, just so we're reminded, is stable, and he is your Wainwright, making carts and taking names and kicking ass and avoiding his husband.
So his name's Wayne, right?
No, his name's Fatalby. You guys just call him Wayne? Sure.
Well, that or Littlefinger.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, Littlefinger.
He'll take
No,
Wayne.
what did I call him?
Yeah, Littlefinger.
I had a name for it. Not Littlefinger.
Yeah.
I improvised it. I'll have to watch the last session.
No, I'm pretty sure Ryan's right. You're like, Littlefinger? Oh, yeah. Fuck, he still owes me a blowjob.
Wee finger.
Wee finger. Wee finger.
Wee finger. Oh, okay.
Well, wee finger.
Aye, we do. Anyways.
Right, Joe, feel free to keep making health rolls, and I'll just target other... Miros is targeted, go nuts. Shit, didn't work.
Well, I suggest one of us should probably go, maybe inform the watch of this in case, they think we was just slinging fireballs around for no reason.
I can go and smooth out any relations if necessary.
Do you see where Al is standing?
Possible problem with that.
Al and Niles are like 5 feet off the doorway. The doors are wide open, and there's like the watch racing to like some upper apartment that's on fire because of Al's fireball, and they're throwing buckets of shit at it. Not again. It's kind of. We should have, maybe tell the watch. No, they're busy.
I got that. Hydro spray.
Yeah. No, actually, he was careful to shoot straight up in the air and take a guess at where the guy was flying.
Yeah, I did. I did make sure not to hit any buildings with my fireball.
Yeah, but
it probably
that's not a fireball you
one
roll
of those
back
window shaking moments.
But if anyone's awake this late at night, I'm sure they are notifying the watch as we speak. Random fire.
Oh, my
blooms in the sky.
bedpan.
Oh no! Yeah, filled it. Only 13 hit points going to Murals. You're slipping, Joe. Anything else for him?
Oh, that's yeah. Can do one more.
That's okay. This is
That's
only a
just
flesh
my-
wound.
The lovely little spell that I have going. So,
Oh, that's
Get
right.
all the
We can
ones out
touch
now.
you.
well, it's the same thing. So,
So you guys clean up the Wainwright's offices.
Yep.
Did you want to take him to a temple?
If you want, I could eat them. Just saying.
but the triads, i.e., the female sneaks, they
Yeah.
have no like tattoos, no
Identifying
personal
marks?
markers. Yeah,
Don't strip
back.
them down, you pervert.
Well, no, just like on the back of the neck, the
I
wrist.
don't want to eat chainmail.
It's leather.
No, too smart for
Okay.
that. They're not branded as triad sneaks, but that way, but they carry gear that's emblazoned with it. So
That's
that
fine.
way, it's like, well, think of it this way: if you carry ID, you can go, yeah, I'm one of you. But if you get caught or whatever, you can ditch the gear with the, I'm a bad guy symbol on it and change your costume, infiltrate the watch.
Plausible deniability.
Aha! What is this, tattoo on your wrist? So
I'm just thinking maybe further down the road if we have to infiltrate a camp or something.
Oh.
And if this is all they're carrying, then we keep
Carrying
okay.
manacles ourselves.
Karam. The cleric is checking for tattoos. It is unlikely they would brand themselves the way the triad brands its property. If you're carrying a triad mark, you belong to them, but not in a working capacity, more in a selling capacity. Like, even the new owner still has the, I bought this Nissan at Bob's Auto Mart, this is a good slave. It brought to you by the Triad, that kind of thing.
That's dark.
Well, Joe's on the right track, but it just occurs to me that they brand their product, not their members, right?
Well, I'm just because of our previous encounter in the jungle.
Oh yeah, no, like you're
We're
on-
getting
this is
zapped
good,
by
yeah.
everything because we did not look like them.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah, just dress, and he wants to be sure that, like, if there's a mark you must obtain, what we're dressing, we're wearing their leather faces. I don't understand, says
Yeah.
Niles. No, no, I get it. I totally get it.
looking
But,
for like the third eye or something. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'm not part of this secret organization, so I do not know.
But an opportunity for Karam, since they seem very curious about the people that you were tracking.
Are you looking for some sort of commonality between these people?
More for a like cult signature pass, besides just like a password or something.
We have been coming across a lot of cultists lately.
Yes, we have. So it's-
Noticing a bit of a trend. I wonder
yes.
if the triad has something to do with the hawk.
Hawk. I don't think I've ever seen them deal with hawks.
The hawk.
The hawk.
Evil dragon god.
That almost killed us twice.
Knowledge religion.
Twice you,
Karen?
me more.
Yeah.
Religion?
Yeah, are you trained in it?
I am trained.
Yeah. No, it's obscure. Must be an obscure deal.
Oh, you haven't heard of the hawk? Well, let me tell you.
Oh my god.
Oh, he
Let's
pulls
sit
out his
back.
fucking dragon.
Go.
Pulls out the pamphlets. Oh shit! Here
Near
we
the
go.
birth time of the Five Kings Mountains. It's tale-telling time.
Oh yeah, the watch show up. Okay, everyone's sitting like kid-like semicircle on their hands and knees, listening to Alberic's paint a story. You know, he's sitting on the wheel.
Well,
going
I'll
around.
just throw this out here. Let's see how good it is. Oh, that's not bad. 30 for the performance. I'm
Oh,
doing
yeah.
the voices and everything.
Yeah, there's applause. You know, Muros gives you a swooping standing ovation at the end. Niles is tearing up a bit. You know, Karam has become educated.
And
Moving
even
on.
throw in a little bit of our deeds in the Milwaukee Expanse as some spice at the end.
Oh, okay.
Does Feltleby wake up and start listening?
Yeah. See, so I give Drew, the new guy, a chance to give his backstory. And Matt jumps on it and goes, and this is what we're all about. This is what we did. Fruity, eat it. And that's why you should trust us explicitly. There you go. Welcome to the party.
Yes.
There you go. Oh, dude. I got to say, that's hero point worthy. Because that is so... I'm going to give you a hero point for that, Matt.
Oh, thanks. Take it.
Hey, heroically putting yourself in the spotlight, stealing a guy, give it a chance.
He's putting him in a better light than when I first found him. So
Yeah, that's true. They are merchants, you know. Because you didn't say what you were stalking these guys for. I thought Matt was going to rant, going, "Oh, sure. Do you want strong or weak?" He's talking about booze, and you think he's talking about slaves. Yeah. You know. Do you like them? You know,
Do you like it big? Do you like it small? What do you like?
you like it aged.
Do you like them dark? Do you like them frothy? You're like, what? What the hell, man?
Ew.
He pulls them both. Mad cow disease. No, they're damaged goods. Anyway. So, you know, come
I'll lean
sit
over to...
sit around the fire, children, while Uncle Al tells you a 30 story worth of 30. There you go.
Good times. It's like the scene in Star Wars where C-3PO is telling the Ewoks the tale.
Hang on. Let me drag the body out here so everyone's present. There we go. It's a good time had by all.
Oh, Fatalby. Speaking of which,
Let's throw another Fatalby on the fire and continue my tale.
good vicar, do you think we need to take Fatalby over to the Temple for Healing, or?
Yeah, we could probably do that. We could take him to mine, or we could drop him off at the good old Temple of Desna.
Well, I mean, if you're giving us a choice, I'm going to go to the one that has the pub in it.
Yeah. Niles, you roll over the body. He's got a huge butterfly tattoo all over his back. Just saying.
Well, gee, I wonder where we're supposed to take him.
Albert said what he said.
I don't, and I will join you there, but I must drop this person off elsewhere.
Well, fair enough. I don't mind making a pit stop.
Okay. You can't help notice how the butterfly flaps as he drapes some fireman carry over Niles' one shoulder. And what about you, Karam? Looks like they're going to leave, and you're out of leads.
Maybe I'll start tagging along and ask them. So, what was the note actually about? Why did they even want you?
Sorry, just curious. So is there like a pile of like bodies in the fireplace from Dryad Sneaks, or are we just leaving them where they lay? Let the cops
Leave them
find
where
it.
they lay.
Okay.
I offered my assistance.
Swallowing whole. That's a...
I would chew. Mother made me late.
You know, the second you become
So
a
what happens
gnome
when you turn
again,
into a gnome?
it's cannibalism. Yeah, it's like cannibal. Yeah. Oh, have you seen the new series of Invincible?
They weren't gnomes.
Have you seen the new Invincible episodes where, you know, you have like the little Ant-Man girl and
Oh,
get
yeah, I know where you're
swallowed by
going.
somebody, and they usually like bust out. Yeah, no, they change it up.
No.
Let me tell you.
No, I'm going to tell you. I think seeing how they're dead and I'm alive, I'm the stronger one. So imagine yourself in a compressor, and all the walls start coming down on you.
I just
Right,
can't wait till he goes to a bathroom and he starts like pooping out like triad leather and shit.
Oh, it's going to be like eating rabbit. It's high dense in protein.
I mean, if he could stay in snake form and just like
Okay, yeah, bodies where they lie. I would even accept
bodies
the
where
giant
they
owl
lie.
where
Yes,
you cough
because
them
we
up
will
tight and-
inform the watch as to
Yeah.
what transpired.
And where are they now? And you point.
And
at Nero's
are they
stomach.
dead, or did any of them manage to survive?
They're dead.
No,
Dead.
you guys seriously
Dead.
slaughtered them.
Okay.
Except for the one that got away. I'm
The
not
leader,
pointing
yeah.
any
Halberd.
fingers.
Oh, right.
The damn 1%.
That guy.
You are given one job, Albrecht. One job.
Is there something
guy.
I can do? Do I have?
Yes.
Yes. Is there something I can do to draw a likeness of the guy?
You
Pulling out
Yes.
the artistic style, are we?
yeah. Did you have one illusion spell?
Illusory creature. I do have that, but does it have to be a creature?
You talking to eat, to guard, to what?
To
Deuce.
use as an example for a description.
To describe what he saw, he wants to use illusory creature to create a likeness of the individual he saw.
Oh, usually the new rules on like even disguising yourself, you can't do a one-off, but there are some spells where you can mimic specific people. Does anyone have any artistic skill?
So that's what I'm kind of looking into. I might have just like I kind of have the ability to do anything. I got that Jack of all trades feat that lets me
magic's an
do
art.
things.
You could just give a decent description. I mean, the guy did stand out in 3 very distinct ways.
I mean, would that be crafting?
Performance.
That would be performance. Yeah, and I'm not trained, but like I said, I've got a feat that allows me to do things.
If you made a picture yourself with pen and ink, it'd be crafting. If you did, that this is how he walked and did like disguise yourself, it would be like perform. This is the way I would.
Yeah, no, it doesn't say actually like drawing. It just says actor, perform comedy, dance, play an instrument, orate, or sing. And I was just orating to you guys the tale of Dahak, the tale of the fall of Dahak, and then, like I said, slipping in a bit of our own little. We thwarted them in the Moagi Expanse. Oh, and maybe also mention that we do know somebody who was in the triad. To our new guy. Aye. She goes by the name of Voss. She's out with me cousin right now, but he'll keep a good eye on her. Track her down if need be. I'd much rather not. Not looking forward to homecoming.
Cut to the side of the mountain where they're almost there, and Voss is riding on the coffin that carries Meryl's actual body. The only one getting a ride out of this trek up the mountain. Still
Meryl,
chained to Theowen, but
We need to apply that to be. It needs to be Meryl's bodies now at this point.
Plural.
Just change your thing to they, them. You'll be fine.
They, them. It's true.
No. It's it what?
So yeah, I would say not performance. I don't know, crafting maybe?
You could impersonate, so that'd be close enough to like deception, because impersonate is, let's disguise yourself to look like somebody else. That's
anyways, yeah, I'll do my best to commit his image to memory and his nuances and his name, and I've got the letter. Just compile the evidence.
Okay.
Let's take this through the upper echelon of channels. We are law-abiding citizens here in Breach Hill, after all.
And they love us, for we are the champions.
I mean, I think love might be a strong word. It's probably
Yeah, that's what I'm sticking
with.
They love me. I don't know about you guys.
Everybody
So-
loves you.
And whom exactly are we reporting these midnight raiders to?
The town watch. I mean, I'm assuming that they have a captain of the guard, whatever.
Don't worry. Morose has that under control. I'll take care of this.
No one's going to leave you alone with a body now. Not after what you suggested.
No. I'm going to go talk to the watch.
They're not marked on the map, so where are they?
Concern increase at the gate and in the town hall, I would imagine.
Actually, there is no really watch. 'Cause that's
Yeah.
why they have Call of the Heroes.
Aha! I report to myself. Job done.
That'd be the council.
They
Yeah,
are.
that
Yeah, I
building-
guess
that
reported to the
build-
council.
That building burnt down. There's a couple pup tents, you know. You go dig out Lady So-and-so.
I mean, it's the middle of the night. We don't have to do it right now,
No.
but it's probably a good idea to do it sooner rather than later.
okay,
Yep.
so all
And
future
we're not
plan-
sleeping, so we might as well be drinking.
Future
Yeah,
plans
drop-
aside, you leave the 3 bodies here.
Yes.
You
Yes.
guys take the gear. I'll put it in your party sheet later.
Okay.
You take the valuables and weapons, right?
Yep.
Don't want to have them follow the hand of street urchins and small children.
Right of
the-
right. What is it? Right of salvage.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. I harvest their organs, right? A salvage. It's one
What?
step
I mean-
away from what Muros was
I
asking
call
for.
dibs on that first. I call that BS.
Skipping the fact they're all female, there, Dahmer. What about Karam? Do you want to go with do you want to go the cleric to the Temple of Desna, or do you want to go these 2 drinking, or do you want to just go on your way? into
No,
the night?
we'll all
Thanks
go
for
to
Cameo.
the
I have a
Temple.
keg. We're drinking
buddy,
wherever
it's
we
buddy
go.
system. We're not going to split the party, Jeff.
Ah, damn it! All right,
Just more cheering time, right?
and
Until drinking.
We got nothing better to do.
Where would a cleric of Desna be found in this town? Do you remember?
In the temple.
What's it called?
The Temple of Desna.
Nope.
No? I'll pull up the map and I'll
Shaylin's
point it out.
smile.
I didn't even pull up the map for me. I can point it out.
That's the Temple of Shaylin. We're looking for Desna.
Desna's down under.
Getting worse by the minute.
I'm looking.
That would be
Just to the west of Caden's Keg, south of Volsker's Carts and Wheels.
The Great
on
Dream House.
the Great Dream House, goddess of dreams.
Well, this explains why she has underrepresentation. Just
I
saying.
know there's one there. So
Why the hell does your map not say temple? That's the first thing. They come pounding in the door going, you know how hard it's
yeah,
dawn.
it's like Caden's keg. Right?
Do you know
It's a
how many
temple.
doors we had to knock on to find this?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like
Do you have any idea how many chamber pots got toasted at us?
half an hour lecturing them on branding, and then we get on with the adventure.
Yep.
Right.
But yeah, just drop off the Wayne Smith or Wayne's Right. And
A Whittlefinger.
We think.
does anybody have any coin?
Oh.
Yeah. Well, we can
perhaps a wee bit.
If we can leave some coin.
I've got. Will a silver piece do?
Couple more.
And Acolyte bids you, since you're the heroes, to wait. The priest, Kellen Cardonal, the half-elf whom we met, part of the party met once. I believe Elbrick had met him with, do you remember Moira Desna?
Yes.
Shortly after Frank, your
Yes, I
cousin
do.
Theowen, insulted her flappy butterfly god, and she had less to do with the dwarves. Before she left the party, had nothing to do with you dwarves.
She
had
couldn't handle this much dwarfness.
you guys had escorted her to the Great Dream House because she was going there to pay respects on her pilgrimage, temple to temple. She did join you in helping clear your new real estate. She was out
Aye.
there in the field, not to forget, right?
A valiant
And-
maiden.
Not a good sleeper, she was constantly troubled by visions and nightmares. And for someone that became a goddess of Desna, goddess of dreams, perhaps there's something there where she always had them and maybe worshipped to quell them. Or perhaps her worship brought these on. She was a little tight-lipped about it because she didn't know us very well. But you did overhear when you were asking the acolytes about if they had anything to drink, Al, the sort of doctor conversation where you kind of hear Callan's, the half-elf's Moloch voice saying, are you still having trouble sleeping? Do you believe these are visions? This type of thing. What are they mostly of? And it didn't occur to you now, until now, that she shot you directly a glance, as if maybe the dreams were about you guys. And she was concerned whether she should stay, go, that kind of thing. She did eventually end up leaving the party. Moira of Desna, halfling, hit the road, and we haven't seen her since. A sleepy half-elf, tall, slim, epically Legolas blonde hair, wearing a pale blue shoulder wrap tunic with a butterfly pin brooch.
It's giving me some Tilda Swinton vibes.
Yeah, definitely. Actually, I do have to credit the artist. I found this on Threads. There is no official picture of him through Fantasy Grounds or the writers. This is someone's idea.
That's
so
good art.
Copy, paste, and so on. Yeah, I found it actually a French. It's like blah blah voulez-vous, blah blah blah, Kellen Cordell, blah blah blah, Desna. I'm like, okay, that must be him. Steal it, right? An acolyte retrieves him, insisting that he wanted to speak with you. So he comes out. Oh, it's you. You're back. Oh, thank the goddess. Please come. Sit, and fast forward the cutscene. You're all around a table. You're being served drinks. There's Albric, Neros. Karam's presence is kind of forgotten. It's not a height thing. You just kind of got swept on what's going on. Niall's sitting there, still fireman carrying the patient, and Callan sits you down. No, the acolyte takes the Wainwright, who is known to these people, off your hands, and they're treating him. He is a recent convert of ours. I mean, talk about our luck where you get tattooed on a drunken bet and then he just follows through with the whole religion. I mean, we're very lucky that way. It's the way of the goddess. Yeah. Your former party member, Moira, once spoke to me of visions, and they were tied to other clerics, other religions, and now you've come, Vicar. She said that she saw a portal, one covered in the symbols of her goddess. She saw a dwarven sorcerer and a giant reptile at his side, battling violently on a misty ethereal plane, but housed inside a sacred place, like a shrine to our goddess. But the shrine had come corrupt. Beds laid out for comfortable sleep under a sleeping tree was now withered and imbued nightmares. Hags riding on nightmares strode these halls, bringing suffering as they claimed it as their own domain. And she and you died at her own incompetence. She was very troubled how hard she tried to save you and couldn't, that she believed Desna was testing her with these visions of the future, that if she stayed with you, not necessarily her, but you would surely die, that she wasn't strong enough. I counseled her as best I could. I mean, we're both I'm higher level,
I think she's been a wee bit hard on herself.
Perhaps. But you must understand, our goddess not only communicates through dreams, but is the dreams. So any of my faith take these very, very seriously. Tell me, he says, and he slides a hand across and brushes your knuckles, Al. Have you had any dreams lately? Anything at all? lingering on your fingertips.
I have this reoccurring dream that's been happening my entire life since I was a wee child.
Stop. No, not that one. Not those. No. I mean, since, gotcha. Since, not twice
Is
in
it the one
episode.
that involves your
He's-
pants?
No, I saw him reaching for the performance check. No. We're not doing that twice in an episode. Not you. It turns to Muros. I was talking to, it turns to the cleric, right? I was talking to him.
To be fair, I've been way too knackered lately. To even
Sorry, Matt. How does it feel when someone cuts off your big monologue? Huh?
perfect, because then I don't have to ad-lib anymore.
Oh, yeah. Well, when it's scripted, it sucks, okay? No, just kidding. He does ask you guys, have you had any dreams of late? Have you dreamt of Moira? Have you dreamt of me? Who's the short guy? Just basic stuff. He wants to know more about you, your travels,
You don't want in here.
Yeah, like we just,
You don't.
We totally missed like the big epic tale that he gave 5 minutes ago. They're all rolling their eyes like, we don't want to hear that again.
No, nothing I can really think of.
No, you're sober. You
To be
can't
fair,
hear.
yeah, way too drunk and way too tired to be even entertaining dreams.
So I see, much like my goddess about dreams, I have to be inebriated to understand your god and your story. I understand. Yeah, okay.
Have you heard of the
Well,
deity
certainly
called
help. You want to get some wine?
He's a pretty dope individual.
I mean no offense, he says, but I don't drink.
Oh, more for us. Then.
Yeah, I was waiting for the deadly silence. Knives come out, clan daggers, stab.
As it's the way of your god. Yes.
No. My acolytes, I mean, think of it. Nightmares, they're all alcoholics. No. Just me personally, don't drink. Many in my faith imbue. Tell me, come on, man. We don't sleep. Jesus Christ. Yeah.
They might want you, look down the road then.
Oh, my faith's always open 24/7. It's like a Waffle Mart.
Down the road. He's
Sorry,
being logistical.
Drew, you're from the States. What's the Waffle House that's like always open and has decent food?
Oh, I
Talk about
have.
like I
Wait,
and stuff.
decent is the moniker you should drop.
Okay, 24/7 Timmy's for us, but what do you get? Like this is like a Waffle House or something that Americans
That
don't
offers
call it.
carbs.
Denny's, Waffle House,
Yeah,
IHOP.
Denny's is probably the next one.
Probably fills up with drunks and vomit every night because there's nowhere else to go that's still open. That kind of place, right? 3 a.m. and you want waffles. Off you go. Maybe
It's
we
good
could
to get good at making waffles.
There you go. We'll build a Waffle House between the Dream House and Caden's Keg. Let's buy up some real estate. Right here. The
Brilliant,
Waffle House.
really.
That also serves alcohol? Yes.
There you go.
Imbued waffles.
Caden's dream, we'll call it.
She spoke that she saw through the eyes of her kin, but felt that she wasn't in her own skin, like she saw through the eyes of another of her kind. And his gaze drifts over to you, Karam. Tell me, young sir, have you been with this party long?
Well, as a matter of fact, it's been quite short. I have many questions for them. Why?
Conjecture. Sorry. I should not put ideas in your heads. But the warning stands. She left your party not because you were just assholes, but mostly because of these dreams and nightmares where she thought you would die because of her lack of faith in our goddess.
Could I put a conjecture in here and say that one of us has actually died?
Quiet.
Shut up, Euros.
Well, I'm
In
just
front
saying.
of the new people.
But she's accurate, and she's like, one of us died. I'm like, hiya.
No, all of you would meet your doom.
Oh, I've met Doom. His name is Muros.
Hi, right here.
Spots at him.
Green hair and all.
I'm sorry. Like I said, it's It's late. You woke me from, my one decent dream I had this week. Thank you for that.
It's the only time he's been sleeping.
It's like, a little cranky.
Finally.
Right. Terribly sorry.
That's fine.
My bad. Injured Dulip is yours.
But I'll heed your warning, good priest.
It's fine. Now, normally, I wouldn't pay these much mind. The goddess works in mysterious ways and gives many of our kind possible visions, possible paths. Nothing is ever written in stone. He says to the dwarves.
Oh my God, she did it. Oh, excuse me, sir. I think I gotta go vomit. No, went back in. We're good.
We have repositories all, and the nightmares are terrible. People just wake up chucking.
The fireplace was where I was going for.
If you must.
No, it went back. It went back. I'm in charge now. Don't you worry.
Okay.
No, it was me. Okay.
There was one last thing. She said what started it all. Not knowing where the shrine could possibly be or how you could possibly get there was a symbol of Desna. But she didn't say what it was. And yet, here you are carrying a man with, I gotta admit, for loss of a drunken bet, the artist did do fine work. I mean, look at that tattoo. It's huge. I mean, even our high priest doesn't. That's devotion on a whole other level.
Aye.
Anyway, but I noticed the butterfly isn't drawn with pointed edges. So perhaps it's nothing.
Does that matter?
Moira spoke specifically that you would bring a symbol of Desna with 4 pointed edges. And the 4 wings of the butterfly, the 4 edge wings, sometimes are tapered in its artistry. Like this, and he shows you the pin where he has more of an angular winged butterfly as opposed to a nice big flappy round heart kind of design of a butterfly on the man's tattoo. So again, perhaps it's nothing.
Does that spark a memory of anything like that?
Something we just picked up.
Yep, there you go. Go right ahead. Yeah. Don't ask the DM when you can roleplay yourselves. Go ahead there.
It's
who's carrying it?
That shiny dagger-ish type thing. 4 points.
The star knife.
Oh,
Kind of looks like a
thing.
butterfly. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah. I was thinking of giving it a good heave. But yeah, I still got it. It's kind of not my style, but it's I'm holding on to it still.
Is this the symbol you mean?
Miro slaps down a star knife that has purple, starry, strange alloyed metalled blades from a silver cylindrical hub with a cross piece for a handle, donating it as a star knife dagger, as well as 4 points, and usually a weapon favored by clergy of Desna. And we will see you all next time.
Dun, dun, dun.